Stuart, a point gain tonight down in Kilmarnock. What was your take on that from the stands?
Listen, Scott, it's absolutely a point gain because we certainly weren't at our best. You look at some of the performances of late, and I didn't really feel that we got going at any stage tonight. I felt Kilmarnock with the better side. I'll always be as honest as I possibly can. I felt they created the best chances in the game, and I thought we were very dependent on a massive amount of character, especially towards the dying embers of the game, dying embers of the first half, to make sure that we were level. And our goalkeeper, I thought, was our best player tonight. I think he's had a really, really good season to this point. Been pitched in, been thrown in as that number one, and he made some massive saves for us to ensure that we got out here with a clean sheet and we got out here with a point. I try to centre on the positives. As I say, I think we'll play better and lose games of football, but we come out of here, incredibly difficult place to come in a cold night, and we come out of here with a point, coming towards the end of a ridiculous kind of fixture schedule, which puts us in a position where it's 2 clean sheets in the bounce, and it puts us in a position where we're 3 points off the third. So that's the massive positives I draw out of it. Will we be looking to play better? Will we be putting more demands on the players and believing that we're a better side than what we showed tonight? Of course we will, absolutely. But it has been a pretty gruelling period for us. It's been a pretty gruelling period for all the clubs to this point, and I just thought we showed, I was going to say, a little bit of nervousness. We looked uncomfortable with the pitch to start with. That's where I felt that we didn't feel like we could handle the ball, felt as if some of our movements looked as if they were a wee bit apprehensive. And I'm not blaming the pitch, it's just a different environment, different setting completely from what we're used to. We generally don't kind of set foot on AstroTurf, and I think especially in the early stages of the game tonight, you could kind of tell that was a factor that was playing on our mind, and I didn't really feel that we showed any kind of composure coming out of that once we'd ridden a wee bit of a storm. But as I say, it is that point gained that makes the league table look okay, and as I say, the bit that I enjoy is that second clean sheet in the bounce, which you probably tell me, but it's been a while since we've done that.
You touched on the schedule there. Can you be too critical to the players about their performance tonight? Because do you think that does play quite a big part in this tonight?
Yeah, potentially. Listen, they'll get a pat in the back for digging in and getting the point, but they're such an honest bunch, Scotty. They don't want to make excuses. It's a kind of non-negotiable that we have as a group, that we don't blame factors. We try and challenge ourselves to be better every single day. I didn't think we played anywhere near as well as maybe what we did in the first half against Aberdeen, first half against Rangers. As the games start to cattle on and we start to play more of them in such a short space of time, maybe that's an element, maybe that's a part, but we can't make any excuses at this point, because we'll get a couple of days to get ourselves organised, pick ourselves up, and we go into another big fixture against a team that's in real good form in the capital. So that hopefully gives us a wee chance to reset, but we need to make sure that we draw on all the energy levels and all the kind of quality that we have in the group, and go and try and play better than what we did today, because as I say, I think in general in this league, if that's how you perform, you might not come out with something at the end of it, and we know we're better than that. I've not been in to speak to the players yet following the suspension and the ban, but they'll know they can play better. They'll know that they've got so much more to give to the game.
Just finally, Kai Andrews made his debut. He's thrust straight in after signing yesterday. What was the thought process about bringing him to the club? Yeah, I think obviously everyone will see that Lennon's out for a significant period of time. Harry Payton's currently out this minute in time with a hamstring injury. We've been dependent, we've been reliant on a lot of the same players to keep going for us. He's a young player that I've watched live, a young player I've spent a wee bit of time following and trying to do my due diligence, and he's an exciting young player. I thought he had some good flashes and some good moments when he came on the pitch tonight, considering I probably threw him in at the deep end, at a point where we're not playing at our best, and I'm looking for him to try and bring something to the game, and I thought he did in a couple of flashes, Scott. He snaps into a real good tackle in the middle of the park, sort of drives us forward at one point. So yeah, that's him riding the crest of a wave. He'll get better through time with more opportunity to train with us and integrate into the group, but I put him on the pitch to give us a wee bit of energy tonight. I put him on the pitch to try and handle the ball, and I thought he'd done that okay on a couple of occasions. Thanks for your time, Stuart.